corrected time. So Michael Dunlop with some sort of issue between Glen Helen and Bluff, as Gary Johnson goes through Bluff as well.
That's a fast line.
And Dunlop dropped a lot of time there. Goes into second place, so Dean Harrison at Bluff leads number 10, Peter Hickman by 5 seconds.
Of 2018 is goal, and certainly it brings back all those nerve ends, all the tingling of excitement and all that as to what's going to happen, what to expect. But the race leader, Dean Harrison, at the lap bridge by 4 seconds, but Connor Cummins through his home turn. Number 5, Dean Harrison, out of Stella Mercy Sweeps, and down through the box towards the Sierra David Johnson, he is 0.2 down on the paint machine. That's the work start. Josh Briggs, David Johnson in 5th. He's only 0.2 of a second down on Connor Cummins, and 6th number 7, Anthony Johnson. we're approaching Ramsey now. Who's first into Ramsey? It's Jamie Cowan, number 16. He's safely through. 11th place for him.
Smell a two-stroke.
Timing there, 11.7. The difference between Dean Harrison and Michael. The lights on for number 1, Connor Cummins. Number 2, James Hillier, retired at Westwood in the Kirkmichael area. Number 23, Ivan Linton, retired at Ballycrane. Interesting to note that Michael Dunlop dropped roughly 6 seconds between Glen Helen and Ballarat Bridge for some reason. And it's Peter Hickman who's only 1.5 seconds down. Number 6 and 3 at Crompnamona as we await now for probably it'll be Dean Harrison, I would imagine, just looking at the way the times Michael Dunlop, 131.8, but he's 14.3 seconds. For Michael Dunlop at 172 miles per hour. And there is Hickman.
Johnson, those great performances he's had all throughout this week. Well, it's not happening. I think they're going to refuel the bike and rechange the rear tyre, maybe making a couple of adjustments to it, but I'm not sure he's going to continue on as Josh Brooks goes over the line. Was in 5th position, 130.2. For number 9, David Johnson. More across the line to tell David Johnston at 128.35. Number 12, Martin Jessup, 128.32. And Ian Hutchinson, 124. Number 6, Michael Dunlop. Dunlop is just 0.4 ahead of number 1, Connor. And 5th will now be number 11, Josh Brooks, with that retirement, it would appear, for David Johnson. That is including David Johnson, but 8th at the end of lap 1. Gary Johnson. As David Todd goes across the line at 128.38 miles per hour, and David Todd is in 10th position. What a performance! It's Harrison that leads from Hickman. Let's go to Glen Helen.
Here's the big man through, Connor through on his second lap. A little twitch on the exit, but he's safely through, and he's not too far away from the podium at the moment. With whatever that issue Michael Dunlop had pushed them back down. The gap between Dunlop and Cummins at the end of lap 1 was less than half a second, so there's not much in that at all. Dean Harrison comes through, second man on the road. Your race leader at the end of the lap. Dino safely through here. The gap between Dean and Connor Cummins, 18 seconds, and at the grandstand it was about 14 and a half, 15 seconds. So Dean Harrison still going for it on lap 2. He's built a lead, and he's looking to consolidate that now. Driver's advantage home as Michael Dunlop comes through on his second lap. No problems with Michael Rutter just behind him. So Dunlop and Rutter both through here, and the lead is currently Dean Harrison, number 5, leads number 1, Connor Cummins, by 18 seconds, and Michael Dunlop, number 6, in 3rd place, half a second down. But we need Peter Hickman through before we can confirm that top 10. There is Peter Hickman now. He does drop into 2nd place, so Dean Harrison leads Peter Hickman by 3.5 seconds as Gary Johnson comes through on his 2nd lap. Dean Harrison leads Peter Hickman, that's number 5, leads number 10 by 3.5 seconds here at Glen Helen. In 3rd place, number 1, Connor Cummins, he is 15 seconds down on Peter Hickman, and in 4th place at the moment, number 6, Michael Dunlop, who is half a second down on Cummins. That's a 1 second swing from the grandstand, so Connor's pulled the second out on Michael in the 9 and a bit miles. In 5th place, Gary Johnson at the moment, but I do think we can see Josh Brooks pushing comes in. Josh Brooks does indeed take that 5th 6th place. That's Davo Johnson's pulled out, so Josh Brooks goes into 5th place, number 11. He is 16 seconds down on 4th place, Michael Dunlop. In 6th place, Gary Johnson, number 7, 6 seconds down on Josh Brooks. And we can't go any higher than that. We need number 27, Sam West, because he was in 7th place at the grandstand. Martin Jessup comes through. Jessup safely completes his 2nd lap here at Glen Helen. But your race leader is number 5, Dean Harrison, a 3.5 second advantage over number 10, Peter Hickman. Here's Lee Johnston. As the general in 9th place at the moment, but again, Sam West and possibly even Davey Todd may just go a little bit in front of him. The gap was very, very tight at the grandstand, and we await the arrival of, I think next man on the road should be number 16, Jamie Coward, and just behind him we got Derek Shields, Phil Crow, and number 27, Sam West, if we've got enough time for it. Sam West, Crippen Ride, started 21st on bike number 27, up to 9th place at Gob-E-Volley on lap 1. And that is Jamie Coward safely through on his 2nd lap. So Sam West, 8th place at the grandstand, likely to take 7th here because Dave Johnson pulled out after crossing the timing beam at the end of the lap. Davey Todd, the newcomer on number 80, he started 22nd, he was up to 12th at the lap bridge on lap 1. And it'll be interesting to see how far he has got Bill Crow through. There's Sam West, and Sam West takes 6th place, so it's 6th place for Sam West. So Josh Brooks is holding 5th place, he's number 11 in 5th place, in 6th, number 27. In 3rd, 14 seconds back on Peter Hickman. Back to you at the grandstand.
There's only one place to be in June, the Isle of Man TT races. If you're enjoying TT 2018, do it all again in 2019 with IOM TT Travel. Sailings are available to book now, and there's a huge choice of campsites, glamping options and hotels. Our expert travel advisors will be happy to help you plan the perfect TT 2019. It's 5.5, the lead for Dean Harrison over number 10, Peter Hickman. Glen Helen to Glen Helen, we're looking at 134.653 miles per hour. That's an outright lap record. Dean Harrison has got the bit between his teeth. He's really... on the road going up towards Waterworks, but with the box being kind of blocking the view. Between
Connor Cummins, possibly on the trip up the mountain mile, but they certainly will be into the sunshine from Ramsey Hairpin up through the waterworks and then Tower Bends and then sweeping it in to the gooseneck and then the big climb then right up to 4 seconds behind Connor Cummins, so further second on the run from the lap bridge here to Ramsey. The bike sounds good, he's riding it. Seconds is the lead that Dean Harrison has at Ramsey Hairpin on lap number 2 as they head for fuel over number 10. But in third it's Connor Cummins, 19 seconds down on Peter Hickman. Fourth for number 6 Michael Dunlop, now 4.5 seconds down on Connor Cummins, and then fifth for number 7 Gary Johnson. But the Norton should be here. We'll give you a good indication of that by the sound that we hear, and we'll let you listen to it. Going away from Ramsey Hairpin, Josh Brooks up to 5th. To see what the time difference will be to. He's gone through. Pat O'Hanlon tells me that he's gone through, while we were concentrating on where Josh Brooks was, holding on to 5th place. Number 11 Josh Brooks, 17 Ian Hutchinson goes through. Josh Brooks 17 seconds down on Michael Dunlop, but holding a 10-second advantage over in 6th place. Number 7 Gary Johnson, who in turn is 14 seconds ahead of Martin Jessup, because Martin Jessup is there, that distinctive orange leathers of his. Occupying at Ramsey on lap number 2, 9th and 10th, and certainly it will be from 6th onwards down. It's Gary Johnson refreshing, 10 seconds down on Josh Brooks, 7th for number 12 Martin Jessup, 14 seconds down on Gary Johnson. In 8th place it's Michael Rutter, Michael Rutter in 8th place, he's 4 seconds down on Martin Jessup. 9th for number 13 Lee Johnston, he's 6 seconds down on Michael Rutter. Jamie Coward is in amongst the works machinery because he splits them. It's 10th place for number 16 Jamie Coward, 3.2 seconds down there, 3.2 seconds down on Philip Crow would be the next one to go on that. He's half a second down by the look of it. Philip Crow half a second down on Lee Johnston, holding on to 11th place. 12th for number 16 Jamie Coward, 2 seconds down on Philip Crow, and 13th now for number 4 Ian Hutchinson, 54 seconds down on seconds. Number 5, Dean Harrison leads on lap number 2 at the bungalow.
TT 2019 with ION TT Travel, an official travel partner of the TT races, with the biggest range of and tickets for events and activities. Visit IONTT.com or pop into the travel shop at the rear of the main grandstand today.
Would owners of domestic animals and livestock adjoining the TT course please ensure that they are secure during the practice and race period?
through the Sulby
Currently leading trap is Peter Hickman at 195.1. More retirements, Derek McGee at the grandstand. Sean Anderson also at the pits, and Derek Shields we've told you about. And now confirmed retirement up at Lamfell for Dave Madston Migdal. But let's look at Cronknamona. Dean Harrison light is on. So what's it going to be here at Cronknamona, and then here at the grandstand as the klaxon sounds? They'll be coming into the pits on this occasion, of course, for refuelling, and there is Connor Cummins, 132.361 for Connor Cummins. And next interview, it should be Dean Harrison. Hand it down to Chris Kinley. Here's Dino. Should we just see his time first? Dean Harrison, 133.704. Chris Kinley.
Connor's in and Dean's in. The gap at Cronknamona between Dean Harrison and Peter Hickman is 2.298. Connor Cummins 23.151 back in third, and Michael Dunlop at the moment dropping back 7 seconds back, and Michael Rutt is just through there now as well. So we have two bikes in, the number 5 bike of Harrison and the number 1 bike, the Padgett's bike, conversely right at the bottom of the pit, because they normally were at the top, but they've moved this year. New rear tyre going in for both riders, and of course it's change of visor too. The fuel goes in, the screen's clean to get all those flies off. I don't think it's going to be that many today. The klaxon goes one more time behind us. You can hear that bouncing in. That could be the number 6 machine of Michael Dunlop. It is Michael Dunlop into the stop box. I wonder if they're going to make any changes to that. You can hear the Padgett's Honda of Connor just firing up there now. The rear stand is out and Connor's away, and down the road Michael Dunlop 7.6 was 1.419 from Harrison to Hickman. Great performances by Sam West so far, and I think we've just got the number 11 bike of Josh Brooks. He's in 5th at the moment, and he's only, well, he's 21 seconds back of Michael Dunlop there, 21.476. Here's Rutter about to go on the number 3.
Quickest at 56.2, and Connor again slow 1 minute and 4 seconds. Up to you, Tim.
Thank you. Yes, just to confirm those, Dunlop 56.298 seconds, Harrison 56.327, Rutter 56.824 seconds, Hickman a much better pit stop at 56. Seconds there, so yeah, Connor 4 minutes 4 seconds, sorry, 1 minute 4.07 seconds, and Johnson. Murphy's over, and yeah,
Lee Johnston is off the bike. So Dean Harrison, a lap of 133.704 miles per hour, coming into the pits, 1.4 advantage over number 10, Peter Hickman. Connor Cummins is in third, number 1, and a man who's going very well is number 27. He's in 6th. Let's go down to Chris for Sam West. What a performance!
And he's only 9.667 behind Josh Brooks on the Norton. Sam West, Gary Johnson in 7th. Northwest run of the chain, just going onto the rear sprocket, the gold chain onto the back there now. We just see number 16.
Go, Bocci, go!
See if he carried away on the Pence 13 bike. The rear spindle is in for the BMW of Sam West. It's in, yeah, locked it in. Click it, there we go, it's clicked in, and a little what's it called, a little torque wrench went on as well to get it in, to make sure the right torque setting on that now. Happy days, good pit stop. Oh, just stalled it there, Sam, a little bit time lost. So yeah, just a little excited there. He's going to have number 18, Big Phil Crow for company, Tim Glover.
Let's go to
Cummins together on the road. Connor just got the slight lead, but gets a similar time. But they're together on the road. Massive gap between them on corrected time, obviously, with Dean starting some 40 seconds behind Connor, and the gap is 38.5 on corrected time. So just 2.5 seconds to make up that full distance. So it is Dean Harrison, Connor Cummins together on the road. We await the arrival of number 6, Michael Dunlop. Yes, it is. But he is still behind Connor on adjusted time. Peter Hickman isn't. Peter Hickman there as well. He's catching Michael Dunlop on the road, and the lead is Dean Harrison, number 5, leads Peter Hickman, number 10, by 5 seconds at Glen Helen on lap 3. In third place, number 1, Connor Cummins. He's 34 seconds behind Peter Hickman. And in fourth place, number 6, Michael Dunlop. He is half a second down on Cummins. So it's 0.543. Michael Dunlop just off the podium by half a second. And we'll await the arrival now. Michael Rutter, Gary Johnson should be the next 2 on the road. Josh Brooks will drop into 5th place, assuming he keeps his speed maintained. Here is Michael Rutter, knee out, tight line on exit, absolutely inch perfect. Rutter currently holding 5th place, but that's pending the arrival of Josh Brooks. Gary Johnson through, number 7. And Gary Johnson moves into that 5th place, but it is the number 11, the Norton of Josh Brooks, that will make the difference here. He was in 5th place on the entry to the pit lane. He was just 21 seconds behind Michael Dunlop. And here's the noise. So Brooks gets on the drive indeed in 5th place. Josh Brooks, he takes that 5th place. Number 11, Josh Brooks, 27 seconds down on 4th place, Michael Dunlop. Gary Johnson currently occupies 6th place, but Sam West, number 27, will have something to say about that. Sam West was in 6th place on entry into pit lane and had a 7-second advantage over Gary Johnson. Davey Todd, the newcomer, he was also into the pits in 8th place. He was just tucked in behind Gary Johnson, a round off a great week for him. Looking at those times and the advantages and the gains on the leaderboard, number 27, Sam West, started 21st at Glen Helen on lap 2. He was up to 6th. Davey Todd started 22nd. He was up to 8th. Great ride from Brian McCormick, 24th to 13th. Here's Hutchie and Martin Jessup, both safely through here on their 3rd lap, but not breaking into that top end of the leaderboard. Brian McCormick was looking at number 32, 24th starting position up to 13th. Dominic Herbertson, great ride from him, started, he's on number 29, he started in 28th place, he's made it up to 15th. Craig Neve on 33, Craig Neve started in 38th place, he was up to 17th. and I can see at the entrance to pit lane he's actually 16th. So Craig Neve, great ride from him. And Manx Grand Prix men, Barry Lee Evans, number 45. He started 43rd place up to 24th. And another Manx Grand Prix man. Has that 19th place and the entry into pit lane. We'll take one more bite through before we summarise. It is Sam West, as luck would have it. Sam West takes 7th place. Gary Johnson just gone ahead of him in the pits. But at the top of the race, Harrison leads him by 5, with Cummins third, just 34 seconds behind. And Michael Dunlop hot on the heels, just half a second behind Cummins. Back to you at the grandstand.
Wherever you live in the world, IOM TT Travel can book everything. The perfect trip to the TT or classic TT races, and all it takes is a... .com have great inclusive packages for all budgets.
Animals and livestock are joining the TT course, please ensure that they are secure during the practice and race periods.
Manx Radio TT Race Commentary is brought to you by RL360.
Interesting morning. What's the other one?
Well, we certainly noticed that bikes generally were 5, 6, 7 seconds slower than we'd expect between Glen Helen and Ballaugh Bridge in that sector. We can confirm from race control that there are waved yellows at Bagaro due to oil. Some more retirements to tell you about. Number 41, Jim Hodson, retired at the pits, as did number 13, Lee Johnston, and number 40, Mark Parrott. Dean Harrison by 5.492 seconds ahead of number 10, Peter Hickman. Hickman is 35.2 seconds ahead of number 1, Connor Cummins, who is...
leading on the roads here at Ramsey Hairpin on lap number 3. Will that be the case? Not as yet broken bean, but he has now. And Connor Cummins must be right behind him, but those 40 seconds down at the moment. Yes, here they are on the road. It's Dean Harrison who leads. Back end goes light and certainly patters away a little bit, but certainly Connor Cummins will get a good view of that as they head away towards the waterworks. So 40 seconds, so 5 seconds. Is that an indication that Dean Harrison, I would imagine the top of the Garrow is the last place you'd want to have an oil flag there. Certainly the TV footage being put out by Greenlight has got some absolutely fantastic views of the Garrow, not only at the top but down at the bottom. Through Mayhill into the white gates, the left-hander just slackens off a little bit. This could be Peter Hickman, and what is the difference? Well, somebody's gone through the flags quicker than others, because down to 8 seconds the gap now between in the lead number 5 Dean Harrison and that of number 10 Peter Hickman in second place. 8.2 seconds is the confirmed margin at Ramsey Hairpin on lap number 3, so it is pretty scary really, the difference there. We know yellows at Bagaro, so for oil on the circuit. seconds ahead. Up in 4th place, number 6, Michael Dunlop. Michael Dunlop in turn is 50 seconds ahead. Up in 5th place, number 7, Gary Johnson, and that should be him here now. It is, with Michael Rutter right behind him. So that difference there will be the starting difference. So 41 seconds. Michael Rutter is down on Gary Johnson, but we're waiting for Josh Brooks, who in theory, if things are going from as they were at the lap, should move up into 5th place here at Ramsey. Number 11, Josh Brooks is here. A bit of time as well, but that is the case. 5th, number 11, Josh Brooks, 30 seconds down on Michael Dunlop. In 6th place, it's number 7, Gary Johnson, 20 seconds down. In 7th place, number 3, Michael Rutter, 41 seconds down on Gary Johnson. There was all on falls, and certainly if you wanted to know who the advertisers or the sponsors of the race are, then Ramsey Hairpin will tell you, because we have focus stars here, there and everywhere. On the exit, on the little bank on the right-hand side.
I just want to plug that there.
1911,
All right,
when we first competed around the 37 3/4 mountain course, and certainly a prominent banner right on the centre there of the exit corner, which again has seen every TT race remote control on it. This is
Just leave it.
I'll just leave it.
Just gonna leave it.
holding on to 6th place, 18 seconds down on Josh Brooks, but only 2 seconds ahead of Gary Johnson in 7th. As we move over to the bungalow, it's Dean Harrison number 5, who holds a 6.5 second advantage. So Peter Hickman getting back into the swing of it, has pulled a couple of seconds on the run from Ramsey Hairpin here to the bungalow. He's only 6.2 seconds down now on Dean Harrison. It was 8.2 here at the bungalow.
So I've got it sort of positioned halfway between them. That's it, yeah. So I know the swing through. As soon as I get that position, press the button. But it's got a...
over 4th place, number 6, Michael Dunlop. Also at the bungalow are 11, 7 and 3, that's Brooks, Johnson and Rutter. But we're going to see Harrison, there he is, and Connor trying to stay with him. They cross the line now, and of course the lap times and speeds will reflect the pit stop at the end of lap 2. So at the end of lap 3, 126.678 miles per hour for Dean Harrison, our race leader, ahead of Connor. 13.8. There is Dunlop, and Dunlop 13.6 down on third place. Connor Cummins, Michael Dunlop in fourth place. They're the only riders through the grandstand, and the light on for number 5.817 seconds down on the leader, number 5, Dean Harrison on that Silicon Engineering Kawasaki. 17 minutes 52.232 seconds, that's 126.678 miles per hour, and Michael Dunlop 13.6 back on Cummins, Michael at 124.095, Davey Todd is 128.379, and Gary Johnson is through, Michael Rutter through as well, but we've got to wait for Josh Brooks to come onto the lead at board, Sam West as well, and Davey Todd to give you the definitive lead. Well, that's the Norton. And Josh Brooks is into 5th place, number 11 on the Norton, 122.589. Remember, does include the pit time on the pit stop at the end of lap 2. 34.9 back is Brooks on Michael Dunlop, who is in 4th. Number 7, nudges ahead of Michael Rutter, and he's currently into 7th position. Let's go back to Crompton where Sam West, number 27, is through. The light on for him, and it shows that he's 2 seconds ahead of Gary Johnson and still holding on to 6th position. A terrific performance there from Sam West. We wait for him to come through, but Ian Hutchinson should be next. There he is. Let's go to Glen Helen with a crisp
Yeah, it's not the way.
Get through without any major hold-ups, and we await the arrival of the next boat on the road, which should be, I think, Peter Hickman.
They said he was right up there.
And the fast-moving machine does sound like it's crashing. There's a bit of a stir in the crowd on the left-hand side. The machine flushes out of Glen Helen 2. Michael had a healthy gap between him and fifth place Josh Brooks, 35 seconds that gap was. That looks to be increasing as well, so I think these top four are just starting to drift away a little bit from the field. But Josh Brooks, 36 seconds, but whatever the problem Michael has, if it gets any worse, Josh Brooks might be eyeing a fourth place for that, Norton. And the grandstand 27th, Sam West, who is really having a cracking ride here this afternoon, he was 23 seconds back on Josh Brooks. That gap looks to be reasonably steady, but of course we do have to pit at the end of this fourth lap, and anything can happen in the lovely tight line on the exit, gets that drive on nice and early. That's number 11, Josh Brooks. Fifth place again, fifth place he was at the grandstand. 35 seconds the gap between him and fourth place Michael Dunlop. It's now 38 seconds, so yeah, the top four are just drifting away from the remainder of the field. Lap by lap, second by second. Hope everyone gets through nice and timely with the minimum of delay. Times we are watching, well, clearly Sam West and Davey Todd were up on the leaderboard at any stage. Number 32.
Yeah, very good. We're up on that farm just after Quarry Bend. You know where they had the pallets in the front, behind the wall? Yeah, we're in there. So sorry about it. How's things at home? You all right?
I can tell you that number 66, Richard Wilson.
What about Clampett?
In the pits, and let's just go to the leaderboard. Dean Harrison is leading by 6 seconds ahead of number 10, Peter Hickman at Black Bridge.
She's got to make sure she doesn't make herself bad.
41.2 seconds back, and then 21 more seconds back is number 6, Michael Dunlop, as Ian Locker on the Suter just goes through here at the grandstand. Still that opening lap of the lap time of Peter Hickman. So his speed, I should say, at the speed trap at Silby is the fastest at 195.1. It is Harrison and Hickman are doing battle. I don't think the Wade Yellow's going to have absolute lap records or anything like that, but a cracking race. Roy Hall, Ramsey out
Probably somebody else on the agenda as well, and just quite rightly just moved out here at Rosie Hairpin. We're just looking for our starting sheets to see who number 77 was, but certainly it hasn't appeared as yet on our programme here, just shuffling a few papers. Disappointment to that, but certainly it's the way things are going, and it looks as though 16 minutes 51.32, it looks as though Dean Harrison really is putting the hammer down. 16 minutes, it could be under the 17 minutes going through. 16 minutes 50 projected, that is the lap timing there, and to Ramsey 16.51, so only 1 second off lap record pace. That could be interesting. 57, look as though he's going to stop here. No, he's just having a look round about. That's the way we is the gap between Dean Harrison, so nearly maintained on the run from the lap bridge here to Ramsey, but certainly with the others there, we can tell you now that number 77 was Mike Norbury, that was just going a little bit wide on that. But going back to the race itself, on lap number 4 at Ramsey Hairpin, the leader Dean Harrison, and looks to be on some form of pace as well, so Peter Hickman can't do anything about that, irrespective of whether the wave yellow flags are out at the top will make it, because he's 1 minute down on Michael Dunlop, 1 minute and 6 seconds in fact down on Michael Dunlop as they go through Ramsey on lap number 4, but it will be halted by the arrival of Josh Brooks, and that is the case because he's holding on to that 5th, and he too a little bit untidy here at Ramsey, but certainly through number 11 Josh Brooks holding on to 5th place, 41 seconds down on Michael Dunlop, but holding a 25-second advantage over Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson in turn, this should be Michael Rutter's distinctive style of Michael Rutter. Yeah. No, he's nothing. He's 1 minute and 14 seconds. It doesn't sound any different as it goes away. So it's Dean Harrison for Peter Hickman by 7 seconds. Connor Cummins 43, but increasing his lead over Michael Dunlop. We just get that checked out. Through the bungalow they go, but there has been a change in the timing difference. It's still number 5 through the bungalow, Dean Harrison, but only by 4.5 seconds now. So Peter Hickman is putting the hammer down and taking 2 seconds out of Dean Harrison on the climb to the bungalow. Connor Cummins still 47 seconds down on Hickman though, but the top 2 are absolutely
They got a match when they get there.
Well, compared to Equal Words, it might be an absolute lap record. We'll wait and see. He's got to scrub a bit of time off, though, to come into the pits to refuel at the end of this fourth lap. And I can tell you that Dean Harrison is at Cromona, and also is Connor Cummins, number 1 and 5. Hickman has set a sector record from Ramsey Hairpin to Bungalow on this lap, which is quite astonishing. And the gap at the Bungalow, 4.4 between Harrison and Hickman, and Connor Cummins at 47.3 down. But we should start to see Dean Harrison coming onto Glen Crutchy Road and coming into Gasoline Alley for the final time in this
while they chase him down. Connor Cummins is in and out. Michael Dunlop is through Cromona and bounces the Tyco plate. It's past the old stop box and into the Tyco thing, and it's 28.2460 back off Connor Cummins. So as he come in for the pit stop, go through it again. Dean Harrison. Senior TT lap record, but it's also a new just absolute lap record from Peter Hickman, 134.456 miles per hour, and that is 16 minutes 50.2. We should be getting them shortly, and of course keep an eye out for 27 Sam West. What a pit stop that was again, and everybody didn't seem to me to be getting over that 60 kilometres. Here's the Royal Air Force regular reserve flight going, the ZX 10, the Kawasaki of Gary, here's Josh. Oh, just struggled there, maybe lost a little bit of time. Here's Rutter. Looks like he'll stop obviously at Ramsey Hairpin. He stops into his pit now. Looks quite nicely for Michael Rutter, that does. And I think maybe one more bike won't be too far away. Should be Martin Jessup next in.
It's just looking at Michael Rutter. He is off the bike and just looking at that front wheel. And Paul Jordan, Parliament Square, has retired. So number 68, Paul Jordan, a retirement at Parliament Square. And there is Martin Jessup in. And Chris, they don't seem happy with Rutter's bike. It's something at the front there.
So Dean Harrison, Connor Cummins, the first two of the leaders through. We're awaiting number 10, Peter Hickman. We'll see what that gap is. Dave Hickman by 6 seconds at Glen Helen on lap 5. So it was 1.4 seconds on the entry into the pit lane. Peter Hickman conceding about 4 seconds there and thereabouts to Dean Harrison during that pit stop at the end of lap 4. 6 seconds the gap. Excuse me, number 57 for Bruce McWay comes through. It's possible, of course, that some of those highest start numbers may have interfered with the passage of Peter Hickman through if he's had to get past by Bruce McWay somewhere between the grandstand and Helen. 73 comes through now, Matt Crease, but here's a quicker move of Michael Dunlop. Fourth place is 29 seconds, we call it 30, 29.95. That's 30 seconds in anybody's book. Connor Cummins holds a 30-second advantage over number 6, Michael Dunlop. So third place they are just ahead of Potty Williams on the track as well, so potentially a little bit of traffic. Those guys will of course have to pit at the end of their lap, and it could well be that the leaders just squeezed by them when we're in Gasoline Alley. A couple of names we've been following. Gary Neve, number 33, he was up to 15th. He's going to gain a place now because Michael Rutter appears to have retired in the pits. Andrew Dudgeon will also gain a place. He was up to 20th last we've seen as Gary Johnson comes through on his fifth lap. And here's the number now. So Josh Briggs does drop into 5th place, so your leaderboard down to 6th place. It's Dean Harrison. Number 7, he is 35 seconds.
to secure. You can choose from the biggest range of campsites, glamping and hotels at
Owners of domestic animals and livestock are joining the TT course. Please ensure that they are secure during the practice and race periods.
Manx Radio TT Race Commentary is brought to you by RL360.
Yes, at the lap bridge to get 5 seconds. Number 4, Ian Hutchinson, and number 3, Michael Rutter, are both retired at the pits. And if you're wondering what the speeds are as they go past us here at the grandstand at full
is right behind him. No sign yet. Well, we're not expecting that. Connor Cummins dropping a bit of time on that, but Connor now here at Ramsey, 1 minute and 8 seconds down on Dean Harrison, but in that battle for the third place has got well comfortably ahead of Michael Dunlop. Connor through Ramsey hairpin. Beautiful sounding point there, burbling away long down. Of those, but further down the mountain will be that pack of 7 riders. Number 77 is here with us now. That's Mike Norbury, and he certainly got plenty of mentions, and he does have a quick look behind to make sure. 4.9 is the gap here at Ramsey hairpin. 5 seconds you would put it down as on the official side of things, really, to be fair. Dean Harrison leads Peter Hickman by 5 seconds here at Ramsey hairpin. In third place, number 1, Connor Cummins, but he's 1 minute and 3 seconds down on Peter Hickman. But then we look for the next machine to come into view, which should be that of number 6, Michael Dunlop. So a little bit of a problem with him. He's lost a further 2 seconds on the run from the lap bridge to Ramsey here on Connor Cummins, but holding on to that 4th place, Michael Dunlop. I don't think it's anything to do with the brakes. The engine sounds good, and I think it's Mike Norbury that was behind him that went through, and certainly that is the case now. So he's overtaken him on the run here from Glen Helen to Ramsey hairpin, but Dean Harrison still maintaining that lead on the 5th. So he's got there number 73, you can tell that by the distinctive Gorilla Racing on the side there. So a man who started his career down at Derby and now progressed through the Manx Grand Prix and riding in the TT. Everybody's ambition and going well, but he will be only on his 4th lap, so he'll be coming in for fuel at the end of this, as they will go now onto a flying last lap. How's it going to pan out on that? Well, certainly with 5 seconds. Number 7, Gary Johnson. We're still awaiting Philip Crow to come, and obviously Sam West as we go up to the bungalow and tell you that Dean Harrison has made the mountain climb on lap number 5, as has Connor Cummins through that, and certainly Peter Hickman's there. Peter Hickman now, 3.5 seconds only. Down, well, 3 seconds will go, but it looked like a 6. It is a 6, so 3.5 seconds. But Peter Hickman is down on Dean Harrison, so he's pulled a second on the climb from Ramsey Hairpin here up through the waterworks, up through the Tower Bends, the Gooseneck, up to the 26th milestone, then up to Guthrie's, and then up the mountain mile, and sleeping around. Dean Harrison now is a seconds over number 10, Peter Hickman, Connor Cummins a further 1 minute and
For owners of domestic animals and livestock adjoining the TT course, please ensure that they are secure during the practice and race periods.
Manx Radio TT Race Commentary is brought to you by RL360.
Light is on and compliment to number 5, Dean Harrison, and we await it to come on for Connor Cummins, but more importantly for Peter Hickman. He's 3.6 down at the bungalow, and Chris Boyd, he's just making time up hand over fist on the mountain.
Every lap, but this is set to be a thriller. At Glen Helen it was 6.26 seconds. At Blackbridge it was 5 seconds flat. At Ramsey Hairpin it was 4.7. At the bungalow it's 3.6. He's coming sector by sector. Is there enough time in the race left for him?
Well, we'll wait to see light on for number 1, Connor Cummins, as we wait for Dean Harrison now to come into view here out of Governor's Dip and into our sights now and crosses the line. Second or so taken out on the run down the mountain. What are we going to see here at the grandstand as Connor Cummins comes into view now? Across the line goes Connor at 125.142. And we wait, of course, for Peter Hickman to come through here at the grandstand. And he should be into view as 70 comes into pit. There's Hickman. And what is the gap? 1.9. That's our final lap.
Everybody!
1.903. The Dean Harrison's advantage now is he is on a mission. Number 5, Dean Harrison, though, still leads, but it's under 2 seconds after 5 laps of the Mount TT course, and we've got 1 more lap to go. whatever adjustment they made that he was talking of making, and Tycho had mentioned, had obviously gone the wrong way. Well, I think that just illustrates, Chris Boyd, that although on the charts and on the speeds and lap times he's doing, it appears something's wrong, there's certainly no lack of effort from the man himself.
Total commitment. He's out there doing a job. He's doing what he does. He's very professional. He's obviously still on top. He could still feasibly get a podium, and if anything happened to any of the front three ahead of him, obviously it's all still there to play for.
Certainly is, and let's go back to Cronknamona. Josh Brooks should be coming through very shortly here at the grandstand as well. The light is on for number 11 and also 7 at Cronknamona. Just 4 through as the grandstand. But what a thriller of a last lap we're set for between Dean Harrison and Peter Hickman. Peter Hickman getting his maiden TT victory this week in the Superstock. Harrison is second to add to the lightweight he already had when he took the second of the Supersport races. Who is going to be our Poker Stars Senior TT champion for 2018? We're just about to see Josh Brooks and Gary Johnson come
Quite on the switch from the back end, but he holds it in line. He's on to the tower and making that climb up towards Sarah's cottage. He just drifted out a little bit too wide on the left, and there's a camber there that can just drag you down into the Richtercell fencing. But a little twitchy on the back end, but he's still there. He's still out. And we just need the arrival of the next man on the road. I think it should be Connor Cummins. There's a little bit of traffic up the hill. Dean Harrison has a 3.7 second spotted them at Ramsey Hatter as well. They've been in and had their pits done at the end of their lap, but they're now back out and right in front of the race leaders. So Dino managed to sneak his way through. Very fast run from the grandstand out here to Glen Helen, down through Crosby and Union Mills, Glenvine into Balacrane. It's all very, very, very fast, and Dean Harrison picked them up there. He's just going to manage to drift through them right away, but Peter Hickman, Connor Cummins both having to battle with the traffic. And ahead of Tom Whedon and Julian Tanuti, who are in front of that group. We've got Dave Houston, David Jackson and Barry Ferber as well. So an awful lot of traffic for the leaders to negotiate. Here's Michael Dunlop, not quite with it as
6th place, 43 down on Brooks. And up into 8th place, pending Sam West, I think, is number 18, Phil Crow. Looking down at some of our higher start numbers that have come good in today's race, Craig Mead, we were following 38. Brooks at the grandstand, that's now 45 seconds. So Harrison leads Hickman by 3.7 seconds, with Cummins in third, lining himself up for his second podium of the week. 1 minute and 18 seconds back in third place. Also, Danny Webb, number 48, he gained almost 20 places. 36th he started, he was up to 17th at Glen Helen on that part. As okay. A new sector record from the grandstand to Glen Helen for Dean Harrison, absolutely flying, and so too is Peter Hickman. They're both inside or over the 1:35 mark for Glen Helen laps and Dave Houston was ahead of them, but it was Ramsey to Ramsey. So whether Peter Hickman has got any reply to that, irrespective of traffic on the circuit, it looks as though Dean Harrison is heading towards an absolute lap record here. It'd be time from Ramsey to Ramsey as the
Number 60 is here with us now. That's Charles Rees Hardesty, and 74, the last to go through. I think that is George Spence, and that certainly is. So Peter Hickman, wherever he took them, and it's 16 minutes 44.58. Peter Hickman, Ramsey to Ramsey. So is Peter Hickman on an absolute lap record as well? Obviously problems for him because he's dropped down to 50 seconds behind. Connor Cummins here now, and Michael Dunlop not sweeping out at Ramsey and certainly shaking the back end. There's a bit of a wave to us here at the completion of TT 2018, but he's through, but he's 50 seconds down on Connor Cummins, but holding on to that fourth place. He had a comfortable margin through the lap bridge over Josh Brooks of 32 seconds, so looks like another fourth place for Michael Dunlop, but he's got those wins in here as we switch our attention now to that climb up the mountain after the bungalow, and who's going to be first through to wait for Peter Hickman to go through there to see what the time difference is. This is where all the excitement will be now on that final flying down the mountain up through the highest point of the circuit at Brandywell and sweep round there down through the 32nd Windy Corner, 33rd Keppelgate, Kate's Cottage, onto the brakes into Craignabar. Not as yet made the mountain climb, Peter Hickman, but still plenty of time for him to do it. Who's it going to be? Machine still going through Ramsey. There's Josh Brooks going through. It's Dean Harrison by 0.8 of a second. Set the fastest sector time from Crockdamona to the finish. If he can do it on this one and maintain that advantage over Dean Harrison, he's going to lift the Polka Star Senior Trophy for 2018. Joe Pete Dick in the lead, number 10. 8 of a second over Dean Harrison, 10 from 5. What a performance by Connor Cummins. What a great week if he can get that machine to finish as well on the podium. Full credit to him. But we don't want to miss the finish. 0.8 of a second. Hickman leads over Harrison. Back to the grandstand.
This is one of the greatest senior TTs we've seen ever. It's Peter Hickman at the bungalow by 0.8 away from the lights to come on at Crockdamona. We're looking at 135.6. Light on for number 5, Dean Harrison. Peter Hickman has smashed the sector record from Ramsey hairpin to the bungalow. Or less than. Here he is, Dean Harrison takes the checkered flag, but is it good enough? 134.918 per hour from Dean Harrison. That is an absolute lap record, but with the feeling that it might be going very shortly and be in the hands of Peter Hickman. Peter Hickman is Crompton owner, and he's got a 1.9 second advantage. And I think we'll just stick with this and see Hickman across the line before we go down. Running the margin on the clocks at the start. He's in that 50 seconds, and I think he's coming out of the tip at Gob-E. I think we're going to see something very special. Across the line. He goes now, and wow! Peter Hickman, you are the senior champion. You've taken the biggest prize in road racing. You've got the fastest road racer in the world as well. 135. Peter Hickman, Superstar Senior.
Thank you very much for that. Dean Harrison just coming in, giving the Silicon team all the information. He's just throwing the gloves into the front. And the number 10 bike coming in to take his second TT win. We'll get down because we don't want to get out of the way. The photo goes. Here's Hickman. Win number 2 around the TT Mountain Circuit. Rebecca and all the Smith team are straight in to see him. Third place for Colin Cummins, another good performance by the big man. What are we going to see there in August when we get over to there? The Isle of Man is now the fastest road racer in the world again. And Glenn Helen and the Poker Stars senior TT winner is now 135.452. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Hickman.
It's a bit difficult for the first couple of sectors, but the last half of the lap especially, it's sweet as a nut. And I just rode it as hard as I could. I knew the last lap, I knew it was going to come down to the last lap and the last half of the lap especially. So I was absolutely just on the points everywhere. That's how you're going to be.
Ramsey to the bungalow every lap. You were catching Dino up on time. What's your secret through there?
If I told you that, everyone would be doing it.
Brilliant, though, Pete. I mean, he was already looking at the gaps. It was 1.2, 2.3 was up. At one point, he had a 5.5 second lead. Where did he crawl the time back? What about those slower riders on the last side?
I kind of passed them as cleanly as I could. And, I got held up through Kurt Michael, which is a real fast section. It's one of the sections I'm really good at because I'm tall. I can change direction a bit easier than the other guy. I kind of lost out of my advantage through there, and I didn't get through them all until Ray Cullen. And I don't know, I just pulled it out where I could.
He said about the other way, about the other Dean
from Sulby Bridge to Ramsey, so and I lost the race for 2.
I know, that tells you a story, doesn't it?
So it's one of them where I'm disappointed I didn't win, but I'm over the moon that finished second. Fair play over the podium, so good day.
First time you on a proper superbike, as you've called it, and you've set the mark. What's the Ulster Grand Prix going to bring in a couple of months' time?
I'm not sure. I don't really think about it, to be honest.
Enjoy it.
That's why you just got to take the rough with the smooth, and I'm happy to be here today. So I'd say thanks to all the crowd, we all thanks, it means a lot to me.
Well done, Dino. Cheers, thank you. Well done, thank you very much. Second place, and Connor's over here. Let's grab a word with the big fella if we can. Connor, congratulations, mate.
And spurring on all the crowd were giving me waves. That's a bit of a word with myself, but got together and just got my head down and just tried to smooth myself out as best I can. And you know, the end result's a third. So yeah, real happy. Big thanks to Padgett's team and all the personal sponsors again. Thank you.
Looking at lap time, 135.452 for Pete. What's your thought on those sort of speeds, Connor?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't surprised. Or I'm not surprised that the lap record's gone, but you know, everyone's been riding real strong, real solid all week. So yeah, it's no surprise to me.
Connor, congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you very much for that. So there's the top 3 in the PokerStars Senior TT. Mark, thank you very much for doing all the photographs and stuff. What's going on the Manx Radio TT Facebook page just about now. Back up to you, Tim.
Before you go, Chris, we were talking obviously this morning about from the Ulster Grand Prix and giving out the dates, of course, in August. So, I mean, this little bit of rivalry between Chris, did Peter Hickman take, or have you not got there yet?
Most of them, that's for sure. Absolutely most of them. We can have a quick look and just see if we can pick that up. He certainly has taken. Was 13 seconds faster than Peter Hickman, but then we know on the mountain up to the bungalow, Peter Hickman 11.5 seconds quicker than Dean. That's where he got it back.
It's an astonishing performance. Peter Hickman then was a race record, are we saying? Yes, a race record.
record, the fastest lap seen in road racing anywhere in the world, 135.452 miles per hour. And the margin of victory was just 2 seconds between Peter Hickman and number 5, Dean Harrison. Dean Harrison, what performance he has put in over the past 2 weeks.